Hello everyone, welcome back to Death Stranding. So we are at the distribution center south of Lake Knot City. We spent a lot of time doing standard orders in the central region. Let's take a look at our BB, make sure he's doing okay. Because I want to do a new order for Sam soonish. He seems okay.
You okay?
He's not poking me back.
Oh.
Maybe he's not doing that good. Ooh, he didn't even look up. Oh well, we'll check on him again later. I say him, but I think the BB has not been explicitly gendered, to our knowledge. Never used those. Never really even figured out the point of them. I think it makes it so you can see them for longer, but you can see them pretty well anyway. I mean, you just... Why would you throw a grenade at them to see them instead of just throwing a grenade at them to kill them? I don't know. Anyway, let's look at our terminal, because we have so much mail. And interviews and things. Okay. The craftsman just sent me these. How goes the struggle, Sam? Use any of those grenades I gave you yet? I've been looking into mass producing them. Took a gander under the hood, so to speak, and saw that they're fitted with a regulator that limits the amount of blood they drain from your body when you're not feeling your best. Good old mama, always looking out. That said, where you're headed, the BTs are only going to get tougher and meaner. I took the liberty of making a few modifications. They're way more powerful now, but they'll also use a lot more of your blood, which will increase the risk of anemia. Mama might object, but let's just say I have different ideas about how to help people look out for themselves. Anyway, they're just prototypes, so you can't print yourself a replacement yet. That's the issue. You can't replace them yet. So I just left them in the private storage, because, I don't know, why would I carry them around? Just to get Timefall ruined. He's almost up to 5-star. Maybe if we get to 5-star, we'll get a permanent one. Don't know if you've heard, Sam, but that Porter team's building itself a real reputation. They've taken on their share of dangerous orders and come through without a scratch. Our engineer and elder friends have employed their services, as have folks down in Lake Knot City. It's good to see people putting their faith in honest porters again. Been hearing less talk about Fragile Express collaborating with terrorists because of it, I reckon. There's one downside to all this, I'm afraid. Your blood, Sam, ain't enough to go around. Not for all the hematic grenades I've been hoping to churn out. There's just no way to keep up with demand. For now, I've had to restrict the supply. Only folks on the most dangerous runs get to carry them. Clients know the score, but porters still want to work, so there's no easy solution. As far as problems go, though, I'd call this a good one. Evidence of just how hard your hard work's been paying off. I'd say your blood's just as good at bringing people together as it is at driving BTs away. Yeah, in real life, I'd be like hooked up to a machine that would just constantly be drawing blood from me. And then giving me transfusions of regular blood, and then seeing like if they put a bit of regular blood into me and then draw it out again, is that enough to make it so it's BT resistant? Like, I can almost imagine them just like cutting into me and pulling out my liver and just trying to find a way to automate the process. Oh well. I certainly wouldn't risk me on, regular FedEx quest. I'm not even technically part of the core staff. I'm medical. I was posted here to keep an eye on our skeleton crew, make sure their heads stayed right. And somewhere along the line, I got roped into processing deliveries too. Anyway, before we became part of the chiral network, this place was a weather station in name only. We were collecting meteorological data, but only over a pathetically small area. We weren't able to share it with anyone. Prior to the stranding, they had countless weather satellites circling the whole planet, watching every move the clouds made, measuring every twist and turn of the wind. With that much data, it was easy to create forecasts. You know, that's not how they do it. Almost all the forecasts you see on the news, they're Doppler radar. So they've got like, you know, on planet little areas sending out signals and then bouncing off clouds and coming back. It's not. That's why you see it with like a line going around, like a radar image. They don't get it from satellite imagery. Satellite imagery is just from things like hurricanes, but it's not real time enough. Anyway, but the qubit and the network have provided us with the next best thing. Now that we can collate data from all over, we can generate more comprehensive models, which gives us a much better chance of accurately tracking fluctuations in chiral density. And not only that, we can send weather reports to every city, prepper shelter, and bridges facility on the network. Now we really are doing something useful. We owe you big time, Sam. Y'all could learn from Fragile Express. I remember the stranding like it was yesterday. Craters all over, inner-city comms cutting out, distribution network shot to hell. Wasn't no local boys to help a feller out no more, let alone feds. Nope, was every man for himself. Every man who didn't work for no private courier outfit, that is. Them ones took it upon themselves to keep on delivering the goods folks needed to survive, in spite of the cost, and without hope or expectation of reward. What good's money that ain't worth the paper it's printed on, after all? Nope, them private operators had to get by on a thank you. A thank you here and there, and fuck all else. But supplies kept on coming. Sure, a fuel went mule on us, but that didn't seem to faze the rest none. The country fell apart, then the cities, till all that was left holding the world together was them. And they knew it, too. You know, that's really strange. It's like completely backwards from what you'd expect in almost every other post-apocalyptic scenario. Like in a disease pandemic, a zombie plague, alien invasion, or anything like that, you always imagine it being the cities that fall, and then people survive in the rural areas because they're low density and easy to hide in. And then eventually, they have like little outposts all over the place. But they're saying here that it was everyone outside the cities were the ones that went away because they didn't have a distribution. I don't know. That seems weird. I mean, cities survive because they just constantly pump food into them. If like all the highways cut down, like people in cities would starve to death within a couple weeks. Not that much, but it's not that unreasonable. I mean, if you're out somewhere where there's like a farm within a half hour's drive of you, you're gonna have more secure access to food than elsewhere. Anyway. But they didn't hold it over us. They just kept things moving, best they could. For us independents out here and the huddled masses in the cities. Fragile Express and all them others, we owe 'em a hell of a lot. Bridges, though. Y'all still have a lot to prove. Yours is a true calling. I think I mentioned it before, but I was born in this shelter. Grew up here. My parents are long gone now, but they taught me everything I knew about engineering. Taught me real good. Real well. My dad used to say that making tools wasn't mindless labor, but right and proper work. Not a job, but a calling. Those who answer the call empower others to create, and in so doing leave their mark on the world. If you just want to get by, go ahead and do whatever. That's what he said most people in the cities did. Most other preppers, for that matter. But if you want to live with purpose, if you want a legacy, you find yourself a calling. I think you've done just that. I mean, carrying stuff from place to place is one thing, but forging connections, rebuilding a nation? If that's not a calling, I don't know what is. You and me, we get it. What we're doing really matters. All the more reason we better stay sharp. Thanks for Igor's flag. I can't believe you brought me that Luden's flag. I owe you one, Sam. Gotta say, I didn't think I'd ever see it again, especially since Igor made it himself. Some stuff just can't be reprinted, you know? Igor truly believed that Ludens were gonna save the world. He dreamed of the day that we'd break out of our little worlds and start seeing the big picture. Bigger than America and the Earth, he was looking beyond the chiral clouds, towards outer space. This flag was a symbol of all that, of the future when Ludens would travel to a whole nother planet, stake a claim and call it their own. I guess what I'm trying to say is that it's so much more than a toy. When I hold it, it's like I'm holding my brother's dreams. I can never thank you enough for that, Sam. Hey Sam, is it just me, or are things pretty lively around here ever since you first came through? Been checking the staff's vitals lately, and everyone's in good health and good spirits, it seems. Time was we'd freak out and start fighting over the smallest stuff. Nowadays, we're all smiles and handshakes, backslapping. Hell, I even doled out a few hugs. Best of all, we've got peace of mind, and you know what? I think we're using less smart drugs because of it. Might be our bodies are producing oxy on their own again. And if so, the day we ditch the smart drugs altogether could be just around the corner. You made it all possible, Sam. You've been a hero to us. You've given us hope. Unfortunately, it usually doesn't work that way. I mean, once you start breaking, you stay on your meds for the rest of your life. That's just the way it works. Better than not being, of course, but unfortunately, yeah. Tips. Anything new? What would it be? Submerging the pod in water. I'm sure we've done that before. Why is it telling me about it now? We did have some fun with Timefall last time. I'm never going to do that. And that's it. Looks like it. The new music. Silent Poets. The first original album in 12 years. Their song was used in the trailer for this game. Profondo Rosso, original movie picture soundtrack. I don't know anything about this. Interviews. Something from Deadman. Don't get much from him. BB echolocation. Dolphins use a sensory mechanism known as echolocation to keep track of both their fellow pod members and any potential prey. As the name suggests, they produce sounds which bounce off objects and return as echoes, allowing them to get an idea of their surroundings. Interesting in of itself, of course, but what I find far more interesting is the recent research suggesting that BBs use a similar method to detect BTs. As you know, BB pods are designed to mimic the conditions inside a human womb, and are key to preserving the BB's connection with this world and the next. Recent research now suggests that BBs are capable of producing something not unlike a dolphin's sound waves. These pulses travel through the amniotic fluid and out the other side, bounce off BTs, and return as echoes, allowing a BB to ascertain the location of threats. Pretty cool, right? I don't know. I mean, that doesn't make much sense to me, but that's okay. This game has its own little pseudoscience. That's pretty cool. King Midas and the Chiral Crystals from Hartman. Rumors have been circulating regarding a man who calls himself King Midas. Unlike his namesake from Greek mythology, this gentleman does not turn all that he touches to gold. Instead, he claims to wield the power to create chiral crystals at will. The story suggests he gained this power as a result of experiments involving organisms which possessed a similar ability. I'm of course aware of the existence of microbes that could melt and condense gold, in effect extracting it from ore deposits, but this is the first time I have heard of any organism that can do something similar with beryllium. These organisms are apparently akin to cryptobiotes, as well as the coral that's found in the seam. We still don't know anything about the seam. The seam is completely unclear to us. We've seen the beach, but what's the seam? Anyway, in that they exist outside of time. If this man truly managed to harvest such organisms, it's an extraordinary achievement, which could lead to untold possibilities, veritable bioalchemy, even. Much like his mythical counterpart, however, King Midas is said to have paid a heavy price for his power. His body has turned into a mass of particles, a side effect of crystallizing all the beryllium which he came into contact. It's said that the only evidence of his existence are 2 golden handprints he left behind. I must temper this rather dramatic story by stressing no microbes capable of the previously described ability have been detected. I suspect the king is nothing more than an urban legend, the kind of story spun by dreamers in a world where chiral crystals are rare and precious and can only be collected from perilous, timefall-soaked places. Perhaps we could even consider it a morality tale. The moral being, of course, that greed is never good, whether one lusts for gold or for chiral crystals. It's a remarkable coincidence that not long after I first heard talk of this modern-day King Midas, I also started to hear rumors concerning a man wearing a golden death mask. Might the two be related? Who knows? A golden death mask. Was that Higgs? I don't know. I don't want to read the entire episode. We've got a few more interviews to go, but that's fine. We can come back to them. I need to give my voice a rest. Alright, so our next order for Sam is at the weather station. Do we have something moving us that way, perhaps? Any bot orders? Okay, we have bot orders going back, and one going out to the weather station. I think we'll probably just take that as the next thing to do. Yeah, it's clear that there's some stuff out to the south of us. We were like seeing some pretty clear places to go. So the issue, the way to the weather, oops, dropped the controller. The way to the weather station was really rocky. Like I don't think we can get a bike up there. I wonder if we go south and then cross and approach it from the other direction. Like I'm seeing on the map, there's like a bridge right in the Timefall. Might be worth a try. I might give it a try. Is the Timefall going away anytime soon? It's not showing me. I have to look at a different screen. Why am I going to the Elder? I don't have any edible plants. Oh, that would be if I took that quest. Never mind. Yeah, we took this guy's strike because ours ran out of power. And he has it all pretty colored. I don't think we can do that yet.
Order assigned.
Okay, let's check the weather. What's this? There we go. Okay, so we've got a lot of weather right in front of us. And it's gonna stick there forever. But if we could get down to that bridge... Well, even then... Unless we wait 10 minutes. Which we could do. I kinda just want to go. I think we'll just we'll just head to we'll head south, find that bridge if we can, and then come like over here. So I'm gonna put a marker. I can't place a marker. Right there. So we're trying to get like here-ish, and then we'll work our way back up this side of the mountain.
Have a pleasant journey.
Excuse me, excuse me. Look at our carrying capacity; it's so high. I think that's just because of our legs. So where's our mark? Right ahead. Good.
Weapons restrictions lifted.
I need to pick up some more Corellium too. How bad is this river? It's blue. The trouble is that over there still looks pretty bad. Maybe we can sit on one side of it. There's another road thing. Yeah, I should have stayed across. This isn't helping. Is there any Corellium or something? Yeah, there. I just want to get these activated.
There we go.
Because I think nothing happens with them until you contribute something. Why did you get off? Come on, there you go. It's a meager contribution. There's the bridge I was talking about. It looks like it goes right up against a wall. Huh. Like this ridge right here. It seems very impassable. By bike. I think we have to go back. Through this messy area.
There we go. Nice.
Whoa! Calm down, man.
Okay.
I think it might be an issue with my controller that it keeps on doing that. Not the game itself.
Stretch me.
Up we go. That was not what I wanted to do at all. Why'd you do that?
Nice.
Maybe because the slope was too steep? I don't think we're undamaged. I think we're probably pretty damaged. Oh well.
Keep on keeping up. Beginning scan. Scanning bridges ID. Verifying ID. Clear. Weapons detected. All weapons will be locked until departure. Cargo verified. Thank you for coming. I really appreciate you taking such good care of the cargo, too.
Oh, okay. Never mind. Sturdy cargo. 12%? That's not bad. Yeah, we need to get less than 20. That's good enough. And I think that did work better, because we were able to bring our bike up to here, and that's what I was really aiming for.
Well,
Okay. Let's see if we can do any bot deliveries.
good work. New order available.
Excuse me. All the way back to Lake Knot. Yeah, you can do that. Sure. And that won't work. That's too messy. It's weird that apparently going back to Lake Knot is less damaging than going just to the distribution center on the way to Lake Knot. That's really weird.
Deploying autonomous delivery bot.
Alright. New order for Sam. We're finally going to progress with the story after, like, God, almost 3 hours away from it. Delivering seeds to Timefall farmers.
Next on your agenda is a visit to a Timefall farm. You're probably wondering how that works, since Timefall ages and eventually kills living organisms. But in controlled amounts, Timefall can be used to grow plants at record speed. We're not talking about double or triple cropping. The process can yield several years' worth of produce in a single 12-month cycle. A couple runs the farm. One used to be an environmental scientist. He left the city to experiment with Timefall as a means to turn the desert soil of void-out craters into arable land. He's also done research into gene modification to create plants capable of withstanding the rapid growth. His work caught Amelie's eye when she and her group were heading west. A sprinkle of rain, a burst of growth, and if you cut the water off at just the right time, you've got a farm that functions more like a factory. Our recent advances in weather forecasting should allow him to plan ahead and produce even more food. We have some genetically modified wheat we need you to bring to him. Connect the Cupid while you're there.
Interesting. I was thinking back. Is this the first couple in the game? Like, every single person we've met, it's not obvious whether they're, married or anything, but they've never explicitly said, here's two people that are in a relationship. Ever. Like in the past 20 hours. mean, there's so few female characters in the game, even though they're like of great importance to the story. But the ones that are single. This might be the first couple. Yeah. Hey, what's the Timefall like? Hey, we got a nice empty path. Going straight to it. Perfect. Should be a nice, easy order. What's it saying the issues are? River. Steep slopes. Mules. Okay. So there might be a mule camp in between us and there. That would make sense. They say bring a ladder, make a bridge. There's a bridge already in front of us. You've already got a ladder. Sure. It's been a while since we had to deal with BTs. I imagine they're gonna send us into some horrible place soon.
Weapons restrictions lifted. Keep on keeping on. Keep on keeping on.
Like, that looks like a big thing out there. Probably completely overrun with BTs.
Predicting the weather is akin to predicting the future. Some animals have a kind of sixth sense that helps them to avoid danger, but we have something far better, the ability to gather data and act accordingly. Only humans possess this power to plan ahead. We have the capacity to live each day imagining what tomorrow will be like, and our imagination once gave rise to a rich, vibrant culture. But somewhere along the line, we lost sight of tomorrow. We reduced ourselves to animals, focused only on the here and now.
I don't agree. Even animals can plan ahead. Maybe not plan beyond their lifetime, but they can plan ahead. The difference between an animal and a man is a man can do things, can be moral. He can decide what he should do, not just what's optimal. Heard a mule thing. I don't know. I'm not. I guess it's nice. Yeah, this is a mule camp, isn't it? Where am I going? Right on the other side. Let's just hang out far around it. Some of the music in this game I really like. Some of it, just, I can't get into. That's okay. It just doesn't all seem to be that, congruent or whatever.
Beginning scan. Scanning bridges. Fragile express ID verified. Weapons
Interesting.
detected.
That's like a BT music. Or Timefall music, maybe. This is a very different looking warehouse than we're used to delivering stuff to. They really branched out in the second area of the game. The first area of the game, they all look kind of the same. There was the distribution centers, and then there was the little bunkers. But now these are all a little different.
Delivering cargo.
Thank you. Bridges has always been so good to us. Amelie was a dear friend in the early days. She saw the value in what we were doing and led the effort to get our farm up and running. We've been waiting a long time to join the chiral network.
Let's have a look at that wheat you brought, shall we?
Well, I'll did you really bring us this much? How on earth did you manage? Oh, bless you.
Nice. Almost up to 3 just from one thing. The Elder doesn't like us that much even.
By the way, you wouldn't happen to know Fragile, would you? If you see her, pass along a message for us. Tell her, thanks for saving our hides. If she hadn't stepped up, South Knots and our farm would have been wiped off the face of the earth. She's a hero. And you can tell her I said so. All right, the network. Think you can get us online?
So,
Scanner
Sam,
nullification.
you've been run down by mules after they pinged your cargo, right? Well, To help prevent that from happening again, we've upgraded your own cargo scanner. Say you're about to get pinged. If you time it right, you can return the favor and cancel out their pulse with your own. They'll be none the wiser, and you can carry on without worry. Timing is everything, though.
Interesting.
Thank you. Now to start really using Timefall to our advantage. Our farm will be a world first. Truth be told, we've got some test fields, but without the ability to predict Timefall, the results have been less than stellar. The Timefall around here was fairly regular, so we had a reasonable idea of when to plant and when to harvest. But then the terrorists went and threw everything out of whack. Too many dead, too many craters. Weather became impossible to predict. The network's forecast ought to help us get back on track, thank goodness. If all goes to plan, we'll be able to expand our operation and use Timefall to cultivate whole swaths of land. We'll continue our genetic research too, of course, and see if we can't find a way to help develop a sustainable ecosystem. Hell, maybe we'll even stumble into some answers about the Timefall while we're at it. We got our work cut out for us, but I'm up for the challenge. Thanks again, Sam. You've given us hope for a better tomorrow. I can't wait for the harvest.
He sounds like the Deus Ex guy.
That's the way, Sam. Halfway there. You can do it. Huh? Well, would you look at that? You've only just brought the Timefall farm into the network, and already we've got new orders. May as well make use of the return trip.
Good work. New order available. Please access delivery terminal for further information.
So they're sending me back to the distribution center. Timefall Porter. A fragile cargo all the way back to the distribution center. I guess, why not? Deliver a special beer. Huh. I'm thinking, let's clear out this mule camp while we're at it. Oops, that's not what I wanted. I still don't know what the difference is between these two icons. Like, why is this ceramics different from this ceramics? Maybe because it has a little bit of damage? No, these have more damage. Is it about the placement? It is. It's about the placement on the back. So these are the items that stick out over the pack on the back. And these are all low down. What does that do? Is that timefall protection, maybe? Yeah, but I wonder what does that mean? Like, so he just took stuff out of his backpack and put it on his shoulders. I don't know. Wait a minute, cancel. What did I just take out? Put that on the trike. Okay. And I want a PCC also.
Order assigned.
Alright, wait, let's take a look. There might be... No, we need a PCC. I always want to cancel out, and no, you actually have to confirm the change. Okay. Look at that.
You come back anytime.
Look at that. Someone, oh! Ooh, okay. Can I put my car away? No. I don't want to sit out in the rain. We have to find somewhere to put this. Oh! Oh, I get it. Okay, never mind. Are you dropping rain on us intentionally? That's just mean.
Fuck this. There we go.
Okay, wait a minute. Before let's just take a look at the rain. So rain all in this area. We're just covered in rain. If we were to wait a bit, it would just be bad. Okay, we're not going to clear this in the rain. But yeah, we just have constant rain here. I think we just need to push through it. It's not getting better. A little bit better up towards here. But then it's going to be a nightmare to get back down. Probably I should do that. I should go up for this area. That Timefall shelter right there. That's our target. I mean, it's not even going to be there for 10 minutes. That's a thing. A post box. I shouldn't do that. I'm running out of charge. I'm just trying to find an overhang. I don't think that... Maybe this counts? I don't know, the roof seems kind of messed up. Hello? Whoa. I did not... Oh, they're taking cover from the rain, of course. Get up! Get up! Get up! Ah! Come on, where's my Ebola? They're coming. This was a mistake. Oh well. Here, you come to me. Okay, that did not work at all. Get up! Ah! Get up! He keeps on ducking. Damn it. Ah! What are you doing? There. Well, at least there's a thingy there. So it's not a waste of time. In there? There it is. Yeah. Come on. One more out there somewhere. There he is. I don't think he knows where I am. He's like way over there. I don't have any container repair spray. I have 2 BCCs? There he comes. Dude, I'm right here.
Construction complete.
Man's confused. Okay, there's the container fair spray. Okay. God, this has been such a mess. Where is it? There. Okay. Back you over into the energy thing. There we go. Okay, he's finally coming. No, he's running away again. There we go. There's another one out there too. I just want to hit this dude. This has not gone well. This was a mess. Oh well. We got a little memory card. I think that was enough to make me happy about it. Here, put this away. All those special alloys. There's a Timefall thing right there. Container ruined. Okay. Oof. What I'm trying to do is bring this to a road thing. I know there was a bunch of them around here. There's one. No, that's a charging thing. This rain is making me nervous. No, we're too far off the trail. Off the roads. There's no road things around here. They're over that way more, maybe. Is that one? Maybe right there? It's not marking, but it might be one. Or it might just be another power thing. Yeah, it's just our power thing. Yeah. Ooh, look at the falls. Ooh, that's pretty. But that definitely means we can't go this way. We have to go back up and around. Oh, container damage, special beer. Yeah, we're gonna fail this quest. Come on. Come on. Go. Go! Why are... This is painful, crawling like this. And we're running out of electricity. Again. Container ruin, special beer. Yeah, we failed the quest. Oh well. There's the falls. You know, why did I not just sit in the Timefall shelter for a few minutes and maybe dealt with less rain? Because I'm an idiot. It looks like it's clearing up a little. But too late for us.
Stretch my legs. That's a big one.
God, okay, we had some ruined things. Yeah, special beer is... No, container is ruined. But the actual beer itself is fine still. So I need to take it with me. Which means we need to drop something. This special alloys, I'm saddened to leave them here. But I think we're going to have to. Where's my beer? Best we can do. I'm being foolish. I should just go and deliver the order rather than trying to build a road. But I like building roads. So, there. But look at these falls. There's nothing like this in America. There are falls, but they're not this big. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm being too negative. But I'm getting rained on, so I have an excuse. Nope. Sorry. It's like there's little shelters here from the rain. Maybe? Do I have any container repair spray still? I do. No, we're not out of the rain. Otherwise that would have worked much better. Optimize cargo. Let's just drop this other PCC. And the special alloys. Offload. Okay. Why are you so happy, BB? You like getting a shower? Is this fun for you? Are you just mocking me for my failures? There's a road thing. Way, way far from where I thought they would go. The road must curve around that way again. Either way, we'll have a big contribution. Oh, the Elder likes rebuilding the roads. Oh, that's cool. It's on the other side. I should have stayed over there. And it's yellow. Is there red in the middle?
Starting to cramp up.
You'll be fine. Container. Oh well. Yeah, we're not doing so good with the special beer. But we've got lots of stuff to contribute to this. So, for the good. All right, let's have a monster energy. It's okay, BB. We're just gonna go over to that Timefall shelter. And then we'll take a look at the weather. Oh, cargo container ruined. I'm still carrying around some special alloys for some reason. Not you. Great, either way. Let's take a look at the weather. Ah, we're almost out of it. It's going north though, so sitting around is not going to help us. Oh well. You know, I'm going to take a break right here. Thank you everyone for watching. Until next time.